What you are having, cookies are of two types, session cookie and persistent cookie. Session cookie, the values are stored in the browser. Whenever we close the browser, the values will not be visible, right? And we are having one more thing known as persistent cookie, where we are having a class known as cookie. Say how to check that class: java p space java x dot servlet dot, what do you have to write? Cookie, right? But why it's saying that cookie class is not found? Because servlet package doesn't support this cookie concept. Java p space java x dot servlet dot http package, there is a sub package known as http package. In that we are having a class known as cookie class. Clear? Cookie is a class present in http package, right? And in this class we are having some various methods. What are the various methods? First of all, you have to see the constructor what you are going to use. So what is the constructor for a cookie? You can say java x dot servlet dot http dot cookie, java dot lang dot string and java dot lang dot string, right? Next, what you can say? I have a method known as set max age. Set max age. Why we are using this method? I'll let you know. Next, one more thing is there. We are having set value and get value. What are the two things you can say? Set the value and get the value. Okay. So why you are setting the value is nothing but in a cookie you can set the value also. At the time of constructor we are giving the values. If you want to change it afterwards, you can set the value by using set value. And one more thing, in another second servlet, if you want to get the value, you are using get value, right? So these methods are present in which particular class? Cookie class. So without cookie object, can you use these methods? Can you call these methods? No. What is required? Object is required, right? Yes or no? So we are creating the object. How we are creating the object? Cookie ck equals to new cookie. What is that? You can say color, or you can say username. What is the username? System. Means if you want to transfer that values, or you can say username is Rahul. Okay. Next, another cookie. If you want to have, you can have another cookie. But I want to send these things into another servlet. Say this is servlet 1. In servlet 1 I am writing this class. I have a value in an object known as ck. Now I have to transfer this value from this servlet to another servlet. Okay. For that we are having, say, java p space java x dot servlet dot http servlet response. We are having a method known as servlet response. In that we are having a method. What is that method? Add cookie. So here what you can consider, we are having a http servlet response which is present in add cookie, right? So in this add cookie, after that how to send this thing? I can call this particular add cookie method, right? How? By using the response object. So who is generating the servlet response object? Servlet engine is generating the response object. So response dot, what is the method? Add cookie, right? And what's that? You have to add ck is the thing. Suppose I want to have one more value, then what you have to do? Username is there. I want to transfer the password also. How can you transfer the password? Say password. Okay. Next, the names objects must be different, right? CV. ck1, right? So you can say these are the strings where you are storing the values. Key value pair. Username is a key and Rahul is the value. Password is a key and Rahul Kumar is the value. Right? These are the key value pairs. Now, what I have done here in response object, we are having the add cookie method. Right? So I added that objects. Now I want to get these things in another servlet, right? Second servlet. Say in servlet 2, I want to get those things and display it. So how to get those things? Java p space java x dot servlet dot http dot http servlet request, http servlet request. In that we are having a method known as get cookie. Just check that you're having a method or not. Yes. What's the method? Get cookies, whose return type is what? Here you can say http servlet request. What is the http servlet request you are having? Get cookies. In that, what is that cookie? What is this? Return type, right? Array of object. Array of object. Because how many values I am adding? 2 values. Means 2 values must be retrieved, right? And I can add a number of values. There is no restriction, right? So in the second servlet, what you are doing here? I want to retrieve. So where is that method present? It's present in http servlet request. So which object we can use? Request object generated by servlet engine itself, right? So you can say request dot get cookies. Okay. Now here what you can say? Cookie array. Okay. Cookie array equals to ck or ck of array. Anyway you can declare, right? Ck array you can declare here itself. Fine. Now array values, group of values. How to display? 0, 1, 2, 3, different things will be there. If suppose 100 values are there, will you write 100 times?
Loop.
No. What do you use? Loops. So what is the better loop? For loop, right? So what you can say? I equals to 0. How to find the length of the array? By using length keyword. Ck dot length. I less than or equals to ck dot less than ck dot length, right? I plus plus. So what is it? You can say out dot println, or you can say we are having a method known as get value. Get value. So ck dot get value. But we have to have the index, right? What's the index? I, because 0, 1, 0 and 1. Okay. So what's that length? You can say ck dot length, right? Length means what? How many values we have? 2 means it will show 2, right? Next, close this part. So we can display the values in these two formats. Okay, దాంట్లో set చేసిన and another thing we are getting the values, right? Say in this particular Eclipse file, new dynamic web project. What is it? Cookie application, right? Next generate the web.xml deployment descriptor, right? So instead of writing, already we have one thing known as Java default. Just extend those things. So in this, what is the most important thing? You can say servlet cookie in servlets, right? So what's the cookie you have? Non-persistent or session cookie, or you can say persistent cookie, right? And next thing, we are having cookie methods, all those things. This is a cookie constructor. We are storing the values response dot add cookie, right? Next, how can you delete? Let's see that. Before that, how you're displaying? Same cookie for loop, and this length keyword is used, and to get the name and value. If you want both the things, you can get both the things. Directly value you can get it. Right? Understood? So here what is happening? We are having a simple application. Like say one text box value, they are trying to let's say from HTML servlet 1 and in servlet 2 they are trying to display it. So how they are transferring? By using cookies. But we'll extend this application. Like say we'll add 2 more text box. First of all, what is required? Index.html. Copy this thing. So we'll be having a servlet, right? Sorry, it's not servlet, it's a HTML file. So what is that HTML file you can say? Index.html file. Okay, you don't have to type again .html. It's already by default the types. You are trying to generate the type, right? If you type .html again, so what will happen? The .html also has been considered as a name. Okay, so instead of this we are pasting our thing, and here we'll increase this thing. Username is there. I want to have the password also. I want to have the password, right? If you can say password, or you can say age, we can take, right? Text name equals to age, right? Next, what you can say, 2 are sufficient. You want to have more, same thing will be there, right? 1 or 2, how many you are taking, that will be same thing. Next, this is index.html, right? Index.html is completed. After that, servlet. First servlet, right? So in this first servlet, what you are doing? First you create a servlet here. New, you have to create servlet. So there is no package here. So directly you can say first servlet, right? So next here try to remove all those things. Just say finish. Okay, so you got this part known as annotation web servlet, right? We don't require all those things. Just remove this thing and have they say import java.io.servlet. The only thing you have to do is, you're not getting these things. Why? We have to build the path. Right click, build path, configure build path. Libraries are no, there are no libraries. Add external jar files, right? And here it will be like say in tomcat lib. You will be having these two. Okay, now it's gone, right? So you have to set the path correctly. That's it. First, what you are doing, say import javax.servlet as well as javax.servlet.htdp. Just what you have to extend now? HTTP servlet. Instead of service, what you are overriding? Do post, right? Or do get. When it will be decided? When you are having method equals to post, you have to override do post. And in the do post, what is the parameters are there? HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response. Same as service, just HTTP features are added. Like say in this HTTP package we have the cookies class, whereas in generic generic servlet doesn't support, as well as servlet tag doesn't support this HTTP sessions and cookies concepts, right? Next thing, what you can say, I'm trying to get the value. I'm trying to request dot get parameter username, but along with the username we have one more thing. What's it? One more thing you can say? Age is there, right? Say you have to get the thing known as age. Just try to copy it. Okay, so welcome user you can say your age is, right? Plus a, right? But you have to convert that a, nothing but int age equals to integer dot, directly got that, just click it, then use the parameter. What is the parameter? A, already ikkada undi kada, enter it. So it's easy, right, in Eclipse. Now just say age, fine. And the variable name also where you are using. So if you are using another name, it will show you that error is there, right? Now I want to add these cookies. So already one cookie has been created and added, but I want to add another value, right? So again one more cookie must be created, say known as ck1, and the cookie is nothing but age, right? And what is it? Age, fine. And it should be a string, right? So that's the reason we are setting a string itself, not a integer. Understood? Now yes, we have to have add cookie of ck1, right? Form action servlet 2, but there is only submit button. I want to add one more thing, like say instead of having the submit, we can say text, what you can have, qualification, right? So here there is no need of value, we require name equals to QUL, qualification, okay? But can you give double quotes inside a double quotes? No, it's getting error, right? For that reason compulsory to give only single quotes, right? Next, what you can say, here we are having the input name qualification. You want another text box, or shall we have one more thing known as after qualification? What you can say? Yeah, occupation, text OCP, right? What is your occupation? Go. Servlet 2 is required now. We have to write a servlet 2. What is the servlet 2? See this part, servlet 1 is completed. Now one more thing is there, nothing but servlet 2, second servlet. Why we are using second servlet? To get the values and display it, right? Now we have to generate one more thing. Right click, new servlet. What is the servlet? You can say second servlet, right? Next, no need to inherit all those things. Just say finish. Instead of this package, we are having our code, but lot of changes are required, right? Because I am trying to send two values. What are the two values? You can say these are two cookies, right? And I have to get these values, again these two, yes or no? So again I have to write request dot get parameter also. Same thing we are writing here. Just say here it will be instead of username QUL, right? So instead of writing yourself, just copy paste it QUL, okay? And instead of age, OCP, fine. So N and C, qualification QUL and OCP, right? So cookies we have to get it. How many cookies will be there? Two cookies are there. So if you want to write for loop also you can write, or directly you can use get value, right? And you can say your age is, what you can say, plus we haven't get the value, right? So ck of 1, ck of 1 dot, what you can say, get value. We are getting this get value, right? That's it. And say semicolon. Okay, so instead of that you can say plus. But if you want to have one more thing known as these values what you are getting here, like say qualification, so what you can say BR means what? Break, right? Qualification occupation, and occupation is not CK, right? So we have to have the variables known as QL OCP, right? That's it. Anything else is there? No, right? Save this part. So we are getting the QL OCP from the HTML, and the two cookies are nothing but CK0 and CK1. If you want, you can write the for loop also, right? Now we have to write the web.xml. We have to write the web.xml. So copy the thing, everything, copy it. It's getting web.xml, right? Right click, say run as, run on server, next say finish. You got some exception, I think. Name and age, right? Say Rahul. We are having Rahul, age is 23. Fine, go. Welcome Rahul, your age is 23. Your qualification, what is it? Qualification, you can say BTech, right? Occupation, say software, and say go. So what is it? HTTP GET is not supported by this URL. When you will get this error is nothing but when you're trying to say, what is it? Did I write any method? Method equals to post? No. Whereas here, what you're having? Do post. So instead of do post, what you have to do? Do get. Because by default, what is that? Do get is there. Do get will be there, right? So here, what you have to say? Either method equals to post. Either method equals to post, right? Save this part. Run on server, finish. So you got the things, right? So you will get this exception when you are not trying to have this get in method, right? ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ వాల్యూస్ కనబడుతున్నాయి, అది ఇక్కడ కనబడుతున్నాయా? No, right? That is because of do post. Okay.